Yo. It's gonna be a quick one tonight because I need to go to bed and my head is hurting, so I feel like I need to go to bed. I had a Panadol and that's not helping because it's a sleep deprived headache, not like a headache. Also, look what I got today. I used cash to what I got. I had JB show you soon. Then I'll do the market review, but this is a 2026 Australian dollar. It's the very first dollar I've seen with Charles, King Charles, not Prince Charles, King Charles on it, the third, and it's so fucking shiny. It's one of the shiniest fucking dollars I've ever seen. I didn't actually think we had a bunch of cash still in print, because we're slowly as a society, at least in Australia and America, going cashless. I get it, it's more efficient, but the ability to use cash is always good. But this is a fucking sick dollar. I'm gonna fucking hang on to it. Like, usually other dollars are like very non-cool to look at. Man, this 50-cent piece is pretty cool. It's from 1982. It's Commonwealth Games one. But like, look at this. This is $1 from. Like, you can just see the stark difference. This one is from 2018. So relatively new, but not as new as this one. Night and day difference. I don't know if you can tell, but night and day. One's much more shinier. You know? It almost feels like this one's fake, because this one feels like there's more weight to it. What a fucking penny? Why do I have a penny? Australia doesn't have pennies. Pennies anymore? Pennies are 1 cent. We used to do pennies back in the day. This is an American one. What the fuck? American 1 cent. I don't think you give a fuck, but look at this. It's a freshly printed dollar. It's so fucking shiny and gold. It's the first one I've ever seen with Charles on it. It's a 2026 print. And I'll show you a dollar from like 2018. Look at the fucking difference. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but like this one's the new one, this one's the old one. And this one's 2013. This one feels more weighty to it, but this one just feels cool. The idea of getting cash that's brand new, I don't know why I like it so much. I've never been a coin collector, but this is just a cool fucking thing. But I have this 50-cent piece right here from 1982, which has a cool design that I just kept because it looks fucking sick. Not the back, but the front, because the Commonwealth Games on. But other than that, like, I don't really care about the designs and the money. But that's just fucking cool. I've never seen a brand new coin before. Let me see if any of these other dollars are cool. This is a $2. 2014. Have our $2 always had the Aboriginal man on it? This is another funky 50-cent piece. What is it? From 2002, it's the year I was born. Windmill. Right. And again, I don't really care about coins, I just like to know when the year they're from. Another 2013 one. No, that's the 2013 one, I put it before. So I guess I'm gonna keep this dollar in as pristine condition as I can. I did not think I was gonna get that. That's fucking sick. Like when it comes with like notes, you can't really tell because they all look relatively the same. But with coins, this is sick. A shiny fucking dollar. Shiny. But what we got from JB, because I used cash, hence why I got that. It was on special for $39. It was like, that's a steal. Like, whilst it's not cheap in terms of anything, but for a relatively, I think normally it's like $70 or $80, so it's only half price. But I got Niran. I was like, I don't give a fuck. If it's cheap, I'm getting it. But I also got Pragmata. I pre-ordered it because like it's a game I just want to play. And also, the very first time I got a game at JB, and they don't just give me a brand new copy. They had to find the disc for this one. So yeah, cool. I have a It's weird. This copy of Elden Ring isn't mine, so I'm gonna eventually have to either get one for myself or get the Shadow of the Erdtree edition, which I'm more inclined to do. Even though I do like having the base edition of games. And if I want to collect, I do all of them. Because today I saw the Robocop collection for both games. Which, if you haven't played either, just get that. But like, I kind of prefer having both. Sure, it's technically one game with two stories. If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, this is fucking sick. Remember, this is a smaller game. Join forces with other players to take on the creeping night and the dangers within, featuring 3-player co-op. So it's because Coben has it. I don't know if he started it yet, but he has it. So us playing it together would be pretty cool. It'd be annoying getting Elden Ring platinumed and wanting to get Night Rain platinumed. I'll see if I can try to do it by myself. I don't know. Anyways, we saw Michael today, and I want to watch someone review it. I don't know his name. Let me look this up. What's his name? Jeremy Jams. His name is Jeremy Jams. I really liked the movie. I learned things I didn't know. I thought he only had one exotic pet. I thought he only had the monkey. But no, he has supposedly he had a giraffe, he had a snake, he had a rat, he had a llama. Like he's had a bunch of pets. So that's cool. He got severe burns apparently. On January 27th, 1984, Michael Jackson suffered severe second and third degree scalp burns while filming a Pepsi commercial at the Shrine Auditorium. He still did an ad. I don't know when it was. Pepsi gave him a lot of money. No, the Michael Jackson Burn Center is no longer in existence. That's sad. He donated a shit ton of money to it as well. So where did all the money go? Imagine wanting to live 150 and dying at 50. That's so weird. Michael Jackson's bigger. I'm sorry. People will say Elvis is a bigger idol. No, Michael Jackson's fucking bigger, you know? It's like saying Bring Me the Horizon is the biggest metal band. No, it's Metallica. It's... Wow. Damn. So the day he got... The day he got burned was exactly the halfway point in his life. Exactly. Exactly the middle... 9,282 days after his birth. Which was August 29, 1958. And the same number until his death. That's insane. if something were to have happened in real life, if she was, if he was still alive, would other shit would have come out to put him down? Because the abuse allegations were around when he was alive, but after he died is when it ramped up again. Like we were banned from playing Michael Jackson's songs in school, like to play live because it was severe allegations. When so many people say it's true, and so many people say it's false, you know. Like I'm so glad Macaulay Culkin is there to represent those who actually know shit. Because like a lot of people say that sleeping in the same bed as children is weird. But like you need to understand the sleepovers, if they actually ever were, they were all in a two-story. It was a two-story place, a two-story house, but the house was his bedroom. It was a massive bedroom, so I'm assuming multiple people would be in one room, and then Michael would have been probably even off property. I don't fucking know. Sure, it's still a little bit weird to think about it, but it's. But then again, Macaulay knows his truth, and he knows the truth. And the reason why I think Michael took a liking to Macaulay was because he saw that what was happened to him is happening to what was happened to Michael was happening to Macaulay, and Macaulay later in life realized that, and a lot of people in the public sphere don't understand that because these are kids who were in the public eye when they were 10 and younger, didn't have a chance to have a childhood, robbed of the childhood. That's why Justin Bieber took a liking to Billie Eilish. Same thing. And a lot of people don't understand that. Damn, I didn't know that. I really did. I really did not know that was a causing factor for his death. Um, but yeah, the film is good, like really good. Like, I need you to understand, I really liked it. A lot of people wanted them to cover the abuse allegations, but you need to remember the film was essentially, what it was. It told the story of Michael from when he was young to the beginning of the bad era, or halfway through the bad era, I should say. And I'm assuming they're gonna make a sequel, whether Jafar returns or not, to the franchise. No, because like, are they gonna do what a common source said, which would be cool, but like, because this film was called Michael, a sequel being called Jackson, it'd be cool. But I think it would be called Michael. The sequel would be called Michael Jackson or something. I don't know. But like, if you're a fan of Michael Jackson or any of his music, it's good to know, good to watch. It's you understand why, a lot of people, all the brothers had this dynamic with their dad, because their dad, a dadager as you would. Like, having family managers is good and bad. Good because in the family, so if your family makes the money goes to the family, you know. The money they made from ABC and all that went to the next house or whatever. But you understand that, I'm assuming a lot of that money went to Joe and maybe a bit for the older kids. Because they have a lot, they had 10 fucking kids. Sure, one of them died at birth, but they had 10 kids. 3 daughters. You know, the oldest one was born in like 51. The youngest was 60, born in 1960 something. Actually insane.
They don't have like lines in between them. They're just one giant tooth. Except for Mater. Mater has teeth. McQueen has the nubs. I don't know what these are. It only gets worse. I went through every piece of Cars media and oh my god, it never ends. Why is oil simultaneously piss and blood? There's an Arnold Schwarzenegger carmobile car. Do cars get muscular? Are there bodybuilders? How would that work? These gyms only have treadmills. Those would be the only machines that could function. Why do handguns exist? In the first movie, Lightning thinks that the sheriff is shooting at him. And why would he do that? You can only shoot at the tires. You're not going to kill the car. Why are there so many buildings that are inaccessible to larger vehicles? There's a truck stop, but none of the trucks can fit in it. Does that mean there's different sized bathrooms? How come besides racers, the only famous people are exclusively cars? Why would the vehicles choose to let trains exist, and what purpose do they serve? If they get paid, what do they spend their money on? They can't go anywhere, or live anywhere, or do anything. If the space shuttles and rockets are sentient, what purpose do they serve? Can they even make it back to Earth? What do the space shuttles do when they're not in space? Can they breathe in space? Why does this car exist? This is a one-for-one recreation of Earth. How do companies still function? You can't do anything with like a computer or anything. How do they edit these little TVs and stuff? What's stopping all the non-cars from giving up from existing? Like, they can't really pursue any hobbies or free will. They're restricted to the sea or train tracks or all that stuff. Are none of the machines like Bob the Builder machines? Do they have white teeth? Are these even teeth? They don't have like lines.
Anyways, let's watch this review and continue the game.
And it has to be a surprise for the cast. Like,
That would be so crazy.
imagine, like, behind the divider,
Yeah.
comes out Obama and he's doing a bit.
I never know where to go on holiday. So today, I'm giving up control and asking every airline to surprise me.
Hiya mate, how's it going? Could we possibly buy tickets here?
Yes, you can.
Would you mind surprising us?
So, yeah.
Now, we're going to be going on 3 different holidays with 3 different airlines.
Boys, is it gay to sit less than 5 feet away from your bro in a hot tub? Is a stage 4 Norwood hairline a terminal illness? And is hot dog and hamburger the way to a man's heart? Today we're gonna find out. I'm joined by a couple bros, a couple dudes. My bro, Spencer, and my new friend, my new bro, Ludwig.
One thing I really hate about pop culture, and I mean really, really despise more than having pizza right before going to sleep, is stan culture. Bloody fan bases for celebrities they are never gonna meet, even in their dreams, because they can get upset over the most minuscule and most preschool things. For example, recently it was revealed that my dog, Josh Hutcherson, Mr. Five Nights at Freddy's himself, said a while back that he's not a fan of Taylor Swift. You know, a very simple and passable comment. He threw no shade at Swift, didn't diss her in any way, he just simply said that her music is not the type that he would like to jam to. You know, it's a normal opinion. But for some reason, Taylor Swift fans took this comment and treated it like they just got the cheese touch or something, because it resulted in her fan base.
Hey you.
It's
What are
fucking
you
cringe.
doing here? You could be at home watching Tubi. It's got
insulting him personally, trying to cancel him, and twisting his neutral opinion into disrespect. Like they called him a monster and asked to destroy him, and I'm like, brother, he just said that he didn't like Taylor Swift music. He even showed respect to her. How does this call for destruction? I swear, even his PR team must have been confused as to how they should handle this, because it is such a soft piece of controversy to be in. But anyways, because of the situation is why he doesn't like to be online, and I wouldn't be surprised if his social media is run by his team or something. But on top of that, this just goes to show that fan bases need to take a good look at themselves in the mirror and realize how unemployed their actions and reactions are. Like, there is a difference between being a passionate fan and a defensive stan who carries someone else's identity when the person whose identity you're carrying literally doesn't care about you. And let me preface, not all Taylor Swift fans are like this. This is just the vocal minority, the people with nothing else better to do with their brains and time, and instead start hating.
Here's your budget. You have 2 weeks to renovate your room.
Okay, me and my friend Albert want to help out 3 Twitch streamers with 0 viewers, asking them one simple question.
If you had the budget, would you renovate your room? And depending on what they respond, we will donate them 3 different budgets for their room renovation. Make them vlog the entire experience and then come back 2 weeks later to see what they did.
2 weeks? That's too short. That's a too short time of frame. I'm sorry.
Hey everybody, it's Mike here from The Art of Guitar. About a week ago I was trying to figure out what solos to do for my live stream because I'd love to do Name That Riff and Name That Lick. It's just a fun way to kind of engage with people and, you know, try out some licks and riffs that I haven't played in a while. And one of them that came to mind was from the song The Prince. It's actually a Diamond Head song that Metallica covered. And it actually appeared on the other side of a singles cassette. I don't know if you guys know what that is if you're not old enough. They used to sell cassettes of a single tune, and if you were lucky, on the other side, it would be a different song. Sometimes it was the same tune on both sides for like R&B singles, if I remember right.
When you drive on less than 5 hours sleep, you're 4 times more likely to crash. And the scariest thing of all, you won't even see it coming.
Have Cha grilled chicken every day. Coles RSPCA approved chicken thigh fillets, large pack at just $14.50 per kilo every day.
Hey everybody, it's Mike here from The Art of Guitar. About a week ago I was trying to figure out
Last night, Frenchie came to my stream and gave me $2,500 for like a complete room makeover, renovation, what have you. Oh my god! And to be honest, I think the room could use it. Give you guys a little room tour quickly. First thing we have here.
Wait. Before your camera setup was not there.
No, I completely rotated the room.
It's very clean. It looks like a little model home, actually. Oh, there's light color. You could change the vibe of the room. Dude, you look like a proper...
I'll watch that video later. I mean, I can watch it now if I want to. But let me watch the review.
Antoine Fuqua brings us a biopic about the greatest entertainer of all time. Let's talk about it. Side note, I've been holding on to this thing since 2022 for the sake of the thumbnail of this video. So yeah, I'm gonna have it in the intro. So Michael is not a John Travolta movie in which he plays an angel who comes down to earth to have sex and smoke. No, Michael's a biopic about Michael Jackson. I feel like that's all the intro you need for this. We all know who Michael Jackson is. The only variable is, were you alive in the time of Michael Jackson? Because it's really difficult to explain to people who have only heard about Michael Jackson how famous Michael Jackson actually was. Anyhow, I was looking for...
I do remember him being alive. Like, I do remember. But it's... Since it's, like... I remember him dying. It was like it was one of the first conspiracies I watched on YouTube. Because he died in 2009. And I remember that. And in 2009, I would have been 7. I think. Yeah. If it turned 10 in 2012, yeah. So I would have been really fucking young. And I remember him dying. One of my earliest memories was him dying. It's weird to think about. Like, I always watched, like, the Michael Jackson #1s. Like, also, I was never really a big fan. I liked him and his voice. I always felt his voice was different compared to other singers. And, like, after he died, everyone explored. I'm assuming, like, if he died in today's climate, half of YouTube would be reacting to Michael Jackson songs. I can tell that will happen to other artists. Like, that happened with Ozzy for a little bit. But if Michael Jackson were to have died today, this movie wouldn't be out until, like, 2039, you know? It's weird to think that's years closer than you think.
To this movie, looking forward to the humble beginnings, the rise to fame, you know, biopic 101 stuff, and this movie is definitely biopic 101 stuff. But first of all, Jafar Jackson, Michael Jackson's nephew, plays Michael Jackson in this film. His first acting role, as far as I know, and at first I was like, okay, he's doing the Michael Jackson impersonator thing, cool. Then at a point, I was like, that's Michael Jackson. I feel like as the movie went on, he got more comfortable and really fell into the role. But movies usually are not filmed in order, so whenever I see that happen, I don't know, it's always interesting to me. Point is, he's shockingly good in the film. It didn't feel like an impersonation. It felt like an embodiment kind of deal. Also, Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson in here is as perfect as you thought he would be when you heard Coleman Domingo was going to play Joe Jackson in the Michael Jackson biopic. And he's absolutely the villain of the story here because, you know, it's all the stories we've heard. His father, who was his manager, who completely and totally tried to control his life. That's the real hook there. You know, when the first trailer came out, I was like, okay, Michael Jackson movie, cool, but What is the story? What's the hook? In a world where the biopic has to search for that biopic angle they want to play up for the sake of entertainment, the sake of the life story, for the sake of not being able to have the last act they initially had planned, that's it right there. It's the story of Michael Jackson, this kid who was part of the Jackson 5, part of a musical group of him and his brothers. But Michael Jackson was built different. He's destined for the stars. He wants to break off and be a solo artist. He's the unstoppable force. Joe Jackson's the immovable object. Mythology is written about this kind of coming of age story. And there's something humanizing about that. That's why I like biopics. You think the most famous person on the planet would have the power to be like, hey dad, move aside, bye. But when it comes to parents, it's just different. They have a hold over their kids long after their kids cease to be kids. It's humanizing to show the insecurities of the most famous entertainer on the planet. Now, straight up gonna let you know, this is a Michael Jackson biopic made for Michael Jackson fans. I've listened to Michael Jackson albums more than I think any artist out there. My friends and I really rocked that Linkin Park in the 2000s, but I think MJ still has the edge there. So the music in the movie was great. Of course the music in the movie was great. It's Michael Jackson music. But it was admittedly cool seeing them film the musical sequences for the music videos he has. Thriller, Beat It. The bummer is the Thriller sequence, the camera angles are all pretty exact, which means you can always tell when one movement is a little different. You're like, oh, that's right, this isn't actually Michael Jackson. But there is a scene, a whole musical sequence on stage where he's performing bad. And it's awesome. But that does get us into a bit of what bummed me out in this movie. I already said it earlier in this video. It's pretty basic biopic stuff here. But we're talking about the greatest entertainer in music history. No doubt I was gonna walk away from this wanting more, but I didn't know how much more. Now apparently, to my understanding, the filming of this entire movie was done. But then they found a clause in the settlement contract between Michael Jackson and one of the accusers that basically meant they couldn't use the entire last act of this film. So they had to come up with a whole new one. Interestingly enough, this movie doesn't feel like it has a new third act. It feels like it has no third act. You're seeing this rise and then Thriller and then the Bad album, and it's just like the end. It ended with Bad, I guess. And you can't help but notice that they definitely were going to go that direction, unless in this movie, Michael Jackson wants to play Twister with his brothers and they're all grown men. They're playing basketball. They're like, what are we gonna do with Twister? He's pretty much like, I got no one to play kids games with. Guess I'll hang out with Bubbles and the llama. You can see that as context that ties back around to Joe Jackson. You know, Michael Jackson's like this big kid because of how Joe Jackson raised him and the childhood he didn't have. I can't help but see the movie leading to context of, hey, why would this guy want to hang out with kids? Building context to a third act that just didn't exist in this movie. But it's not just that. There are things in this movie that don't actually play out in any real meaningful way. There's something happens in here, you know, his hair catches on fire. I feel like everyone knows that story. If not, spoilers for Michael. Also spoilers for the 1992 miniseries, The Jacksons: An American Dream. I mean, this is Michael Jackson's introduction to pain meds. This moment will change his life. It's kind of treated like, yeah, well, fans know what it led to. So it's a big moment, a big deal, and it's not really touched on in any real meaningful way after that. But every peek behind the curtain I liked in this movie could probably be better served in something more fleshed out, like a documentary or a miniseries from 1992 called The Jacksons: An American Dream. On one hand, it's really cool to see these Michael Jackson moments enormous on the big screen. You know, it makes it feel like Michael Jackson. It's a good canvas to illustrate how big this guy was. On the other hand, it lacks the time necessary to dedicate to show you Michael Jackson's life. This is Michael Jackson's life through a keyhole, and if that's enough for you, great, it's enough for you. Like, you look at One Piece. One Piece has over 1,155 episodes. What? It's a lot. It's big. But I know if I told someone, hey, give me the 2-page synopsis, the summary, it would be out there and it could happen. This is that summary for Michael Jackson. What I appreciate about this movie is Jafar Jackson's performance embodying Michael Jackson the way he did. It's the best modern Michael Jackson depiction of a Michael Jackson concert with modern cinematography that you're not going to get anywhere else. There's something really...
I'm inclined to agree. I really liked it. I didn't expect that noise, but cool. Let me finish the video, then we start the game, because it's getting late.
Cool about that. I like that. But should that be the standout thing in a biopic about someone as big as Michael Jackson? Now, at the very end of the movie, it says his story continues. I don't know if that was a play on words of his history album or a promise. Or is it saying thank you for stopping by? For the uninitiated, if you want to know the rest of the story, there is Google. I had heard that this movie was going to be split into 2 parts. There was going to be a part 1 and part 2. I heard this is the movie, but they will make a sequel if this movie makes money. And you can bet there's going to be a sequel if this movie makes money. We got a sequel with the Joker tap dancing because his movie made money. I promise you Michael Jackson will get a sequel. You ever see a movie that was split into 2 parts and you can tell you've only seen half the story? This movie feels more like that than any other movie I've ever seen. And right now, there's not even a part 2. The performances were great. I think the tension between Michael and Joe Jackson in terms of his career and his life, that was a great angle to play up. I enjoyed myself just fine. It's just basic biopic 101 formula. Michael Jackson was not basic 101 anything. I mean, I want to give this movie the biggest rating possible, to be honest with you. But it's worth checking out when it comes out on streaming. Though audience excitement definitely does add to such experiences, so keep that in mind. All right, so Michael, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite biopic? Musical biopic? We've had so many musical biopics lately. I feel like I've asked that question a lot. Or who's your favorite musical artist? What's your favorite band? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.
It's so weird how Jafar himself does not, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but he doesn't look like him in real life. That's a testament of how well the makeup was and how well he played Michael. Like, I'm going to guess his voice does not sound like how he does in the film. Guaranteed. Somehow Michael returned. Classic. Why are you typing like that? Fucking cringe. Tickets back then would have been relatively cheap. I want to know what he sounds like from this one video. I'm not gonna watch it, I just want to hear what he sounds like, so I know, I can confirm what I have in my head.
Hi GQ, I'm Jafar Jackson, and I'm here to talk about how I prepared for the role of Michael Jackson.
He has a similar inflection, but the voice is so different. And I'm assuming his, the voice is completely different. I'm assuming his voice is completely different. Yeah, in terms of the vocals in the film. Yes, I am. I don't understand we'll be seeing it again. I don't get it. Like, yeah, maybe eventually, but I don't want to see it tomorrow or next week. You know, I want to see it in a couple of years' time. You know, maybe when I'm remembering about Michael Jackson in 10 years' time, I'll watch this film.
The coroner ruled it a homicide.
Well.
The jury called it manslaughter, and his family called it murder.
First of all, Michael told me that they were going to murder him.
He was the most famous person alive.
What's Call Me Chris doing? why do you fuckers always come in and not think I can do it myself? You know? I studied that. What you're fucking trying to sell. Stop. I always can tell. Always. You need to change your game up. You need to change your fucking game up, bruv.
This is actually...
It's not intended to be crazy. It's just a photo, that's it. Don't need anything. I don't want anything. Don't need anything. And don't say it's dried. Fuck, that's a bannable fucking phrase. Get the fuck out if you don't like. Why just call me Christy fucking D's? Maybe it's because she has an editor now, I don't know.
The coroner ruled...
I feel that she does something on Cliff, but Cliff doesn't have revenue.
Hungry Jack's Whopper just got a delicious makeover. Try the new Bistro Whopper with flame-grilled Aussie beef, Swiss cheese, grilled onions and peppercorn sauce. Or try the Bistro Jack's fried chicken. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
Upon opening the book, something shifted. And as she read, her thoughts rearranged. Explore your story.
The coroner...
I want to see the description. I want to see who edited it. Yeah, someone. Like, yeah, that people only make these videos these long because they don't edit it themselves. I say yeah, Assassin's Creed getting a new.
Was Michael Jackson?
Assassin's Creed is getting a fucking sequel. Not a sequel. It's getting a remake. Arguably the best one. Wait a minute. If the people that are vocal about it are not the people that it happened to, there's no case. I'm sorry. I see what people's feelings are about this. I want to play them because they own a bunch. Like, part of me, like, it's hard to play the OG version of the game because it's virtually impossible to get the plat. So maybe if I want to play these Assassin's Creed games, I'm going to have to play that one. I just don't like that they called it Resynced. Resynced is such a shit title. I get it because it's, you know, resync as in syncing a shit. But if you were to have done that, you should have just called it Resync. Not fucking... There's time to change it, Ubisoft. It's time to change it. Rise, tarnished. Yeah, breakdown. Stuck in the middle. Do I remember how to play it? That's not it. I think it is. Stuck in the middle. Stuck in the middle. I'm kind of annoyed they didn't say or bring in someone named Eddie Van Halen to do the solo. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. All these are Spider-Man so far. All of them are Spider-Man. Okay. Alright. I'll be right back and let's play for the next hour or so. I want to go back to the Mistwood, first and foremost, because I want to bring out Blythe. Apparently that's his name, not Blade, it's pronounced Blythe. And yeah, we'll figure it out from there. One thing about the film I'm surprised they left out was the falling out between Michael and Quincy Jones, because I don't know if Quincy Jones did anything for bad. Second a minute. It's so weird to that, like, if you've seen The Office, right, or even Parks and Rec, not knowing who Rashida Jones is kind of insane, because when you research Rashida Jones, like, what happened to me is that I looked up Quincy Jones, and I'm like, that last name is familiar. Then the daughter, Rashida Jones, like, there's no way that's the celebrity, right? And it was. So I'm like, oh fuck, so Rashida Jones is technically fucking Michael Jackson's niece. It's weird to think about.
That's hella cool.
Stuck in the middle. Like, there's very few people with legendary names, you know? When you look at Michael Jackson, it's such a sophisticated and, like, insane name. The only other really names you think like that are, like... Al Capone. The chick from Egypt. What I want to do is I want to go all the way back down here to the Mistwood, which is around here. I need to... I need to switch with my flick. I'm scared because I killed the bear that was back here. And suppose if you kill the bear, he'll be pissed off and start fighting you. Oh. Cool. Well, what? Is the bear still flicking or not? So Dicey said he was up here. See the motion on top of the guest room. Have I been in here? No, I have not. Let me see. That's what he's saying. What do you mean, what's my name? My name is in my fucking account. Shut up, Blythe. Ow. I have my ears. Correct. That is my name. Don't fucking wear it out. Alright. Let us see. Do I have a scimitar? I don't think I do. How am I doing? I'm fucking tired. That's what I am. So we're on for the next hour or so. Then hop off. Yeah, I hear you. I just need to see if the bear's in my Yeah, it is almost midnight. Is the bear there? Some NPCs actually, when you kill them, don't respawn that aren't bosses. No, he's there. He's still scratching. Good, good. So hopefully nothing bad happens when we do my flick. Because if I do this, not triangle. If I do this. I did. He looks so fucking cool. How tall is this cunt?
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe.
I already killed him.
A man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale.
So...
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor.
How do I...
in need of a fitting end to his tale.
Do I just... go back to... because he was there. Do we just go back there, summon him, and see that he's dead? I think I can. I don't know. Also, I've been thinking. I don't know if I should, but let me test. Let me test what it looks like. Fuck, every time. I want it to lock into place. How do I lock? That's not it. How do I lock into play? Fuck off, you cunt. It's not what I want to do. Command shift. You see people fighting in the distance. Alright, I need to look it up. This is pissing me off. Fucking Streamlabs, how to lock something else moving. Fuck me. It's like, is it option? Is options alt in this? Photoshop, why can't it fucking follow Photoshop rules, bro? Fucking hate it. I don't get it. I want to fucking edit it without fucking it popping left and right. It's so irritating. But that was decent enough. Oh. Down a bit. It's too, I feel it's too high. I don't know, we can make do with it. But I like how you can see my fucking things now. But now you can't. If we go into status, you can't fucking see anything on my attribute. Well, you see the points. You don't see the words. Anyways, let us see if I can do this. See if Blythe is up here. You can't do anything to me, I'm the gingerbread man. Is he gonna already be here? Yeah, he is. He's like, oh, you killed him for me.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
So the game still thinks he helped me defeat him. Which is cool.
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Rea Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon.
Like, this is, like...
That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted.
Alright, I'll see you later. See you later, Half-Wolf Man. He's so fucking tall. Is he actually half-wolf or is that a mask? He looks fucking sick. I think it's down this way, I'm not too certain. But let me try. Let me check. Because there's a place I want to go to. Because part of Nefeli's story, apparently, is down here somewhere. Which goes through the Old Benorix, I think is the name of the place. So you have to fuck around with those cunts. For a bit. The village of the Old Benorix, I think it's called. I'm not too certain on the name. I didn't mean to do trick jumps like that. Yeah, I don't know exactly where I'm going. All I know is that this is something that we can do. And apparently this... Wait. He's locked on me. Hello. Let me go back here. Because apparently... I didn't see this. It gives us a map. And I now know where that is. Because the map leads us to here. I think it's there. But yeah, let's try this shit again, shall we? I don't know if we're going to do anything too significant tonight. Because, I want to go to bed. And realistically, I should have been on earlier. But tomorrow night I will be on at a decent time. Because I'm going to be finishing, Invincible tomorrow. Which will be epic. And, yeah. I could book a film for Sunday, but I kind of don't want to book a film for a bit. Because it's, quite expensive. Because any new film, they don't offer standard sessions. And part of me prefers standard sessions. Like, I don't really care about the size of a film, you know. I think it's under here. Well, I remember it was under something. I didn't know it was actually under the... I remember Spadicey going this way, I think. To be fair, I fell asleep watching his video, so I'm gonna need to rewatch the ending of it. But it's a good thing watching his videos because not only do I understand the lore a little bit more, I get to find stuff I had no idea was a thing in the game. Hello. Vow of the Indomitable. Do that we do. I don't want to worry about. I saw a building in the distance. Is this that building? Ooh, shine. I think... Yeah, I found it. I found it. This is where I'm meant to be at. Just kill them, I don't care, just do it. Because who knows what will happen to them. Also, I found out the great rune that we got from defeating Godric, we could have used that to get 20,000 runes to fucking upgrade shit. If I knew about that, I wouldn't have fucking gotten the dragon hand, whilst cool that is. I want that 20k. Unless it's an item of great importance. Hello, Nefeli.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak.
Infancy.
Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown, and though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. But this time, and though the suffering justice to let the scars
Alright, so that means now the mini boss fight at the end of this area, I can yeah! Creepy fuckers, aren't they? Yeah, no, no, thank you. After this area, there's two other places I want to go to. Do that one as well. So that means theoretically I can summon fuckers. Who's in the well? The village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Elvis, hide well and still hold your breath. That's right. There's a chick, there's a girl with her wolf somewhere. Oh yeah, true. I want to test if I get rid of my lamp from here and instead put it... No, that's fucking retarded. If I switch it with... So now I just bang. I need to shave, but I don't like how long my fucking mustache is now. I don't like the feeling of the hair. Also knowing that half of it, majority of it's not. Lost glass discovered. Alright, is the boss already here? Ooh, crystal sword. What does the crystal sword give us? No passive effects. It's, I don't know. To grant rebirth. Oh, that's right. Rebirth gives us the ability to respec. It could be a necessity for us later on. Where's the... Where's the... Oh. They go up. Hello. Ah, no. Ooh. Fuck me. What the hell? Jesus. This kind of almost killed me. Depraved perfumer robe. The boss is jam out of where. Hey, dude.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one.
Not a one.
Please leave me be. Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus.
Well, that's Elvis.
Albinoric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished.
You were at the well before.
Cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands.
Okay.
And if you should meet the young Albinoric Latenna, then please give it to her. A chosen land awaits us Albinorics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose. My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorics.
You'll get XP. An ivory sickle. Elden ring, oh Elden ring, won't come my Elden ring. Hello, Nefeli. What are you doing? That was easy. Crucible Knot Talisman. What does this give us? It reduces damage and impact of headshots. I just don't have enough room for another one. Yeah. I think I can have at least like 4 in total later on. Errors on. You know how the other areas the other nights take like nearly an hour to complete? Yeah, this one's done now. I got a ruin arc. Don't know what they do. But hey, we've done this area. Now. Make this cool. In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's see if I can find a Felly in this area again. No, I can't find her. Where's Wolf Girl? I don't know where she is. Apparently she be here. The girl I wanna find be right there. Bring out my faith to 12, then we will be fine. Because I want to be able to heal through the rot. And like get rid of the rot. When we get up to it. If I can make the game easy on myself, I will. And like so far I have a weapon that makes the game easier. And we're gonna get armor that is lighter but stronger for us. One of these days I'm gonna get like a golden ring 10 by accident. Huh. Unless I'm missing something, which most likely am, to be honest. Lakeside Crystal Cave.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring. In this one we're going to be dealing with the Side Crystal Cave. Now you see the locations that I'm in? This is the best place to see the entrance. It's kind of dark.
So legitimately, it's just this way. Might as well, in case I die and I spawn back there. Like, if I did a Watch Jacksepticeye's video, I would have probably never found it in this order or whatever. Let's say it's so interesting how half of this game is about you organically finding it, but the other half is you need guidance. I didn't even see you there. Can I climb up there myself? spear talisman. Oh. Hello. Oh no. Why stop there? We like snail beams. Oh my days. Holy fuck. That's a group and a half. I got a Golden Root 5 for that. How much does that give us? 1600. That's sick. I'm level 50? Damn. I'm still burn like 40. Do I jump? Do I jump? I'm scared, but do I jump? Yes, I do jump. See these zones 4, 2, lump of flesh. Jump attacks on my friend. Not to hit. Be wary of strong foe. Gosh. Oh, what the I was stuck! That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I couldn't move. I was trying to dodge and I couldn't move. The game would not let me. Bloody bullshit. Now I have to fucking do all that again. Don't you dare fall off the ledge. That'll be fucking retarded. Oh, fuck me. Why aren't you focusing on the other guys? What the fuck? I thought you were focusing on the other guys. I didn't have a chance to heal at all there. Fuck. Fuck. I hate that. Okay, good, lucky. What does that do? Mac. I don't really care about maxing the fee just yet. What the hell?
foul tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough? Oh. Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I have no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latenna, an Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me. The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Halig tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half. Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erdtree, in Castle Sol, on the mountaintops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold. Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo. Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
Let's see how much FP it takes to spawn you. I don't even have enough FP. Kinda like crowd control ones. Why so many people die from here? Do they just attack them by accident? I think I have a hunch. If I go back here, it happens now. I don't know if it happens now or not. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was that, broski?
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
took you for it no matter. Lay out your arms then.
It's almost full, bruv. Pardon me. Twin maiden husks.
What is it? Oh, my apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore.
took you for no matter. Lay out your arms then. Back already, no matter. Back already, no matter.
Oh fuck, I'm up there. You know what I'm gonna do? Get that. Shit. That's a fucking understand. There's a dragon over there. Run. Scary mofos. The good thing after running through here once is that I don't do it again. I'm assuming. That's me. Fight each other. Oh shit. I can't summon. Can't summon my dude. See you guys later. Have you seen those IG reels with like best places to piss? That's what these have to be about. No doubt about it. Fuck. In my fingers. Galete loon. 259.30. It lasts until you die. Okay. I kinda wanna do something else tonight. But it's got to do with one of these areas. I remember which one it is. I need to rewatch Spadice's video to get to that actual point. But yeah, I will hop off tonight for now. We did some things tonight. I did what I saw on Spadice's YouTube videos, which is pretty peak, to be honest. Because Like, I didn't realize how much his videos would fucking, like, help me in terms of what I'm doing and if I'm doing them correct or not. You're already 40 hours in, and realistically, that recording probably, realistically, he's only 6 hours in his gameplay. And that's not because I'm taking forever. No, it's because he just knows what he's doing and where to go. He doesn't need to take as long as I am to explore, because he knows how to play and what specific areas do what, you know. The reason why he got Blythe was because he knew Blythe was needed later on, you know. I got a trophy tonight though, which is something. I was going to go up there. I just didn't know how to. But luckily now I know I just need to walk through there. If I go to Coben's played games, because he's played Bloodborne and Demon Souls, I want to know how many hours is my alt account? 13 hours. Damn. I think he has played it, but I do wonder. He did. He took his time. No, he took his time a lot. That's a fucking 2-year difference. What made him stop? That's like 2 years later. Oh, he finished the game and he didn't. I'm assuming he didn't want to replay the game again. It's fair enough. Fair enough. It's so weird how Shadow Colossus is a game that a lot of us have done. I always wanted to do it because Jacksepticeye says that was one of his favorite games of all time, and I understand why. Did someone hop offline? Or did someone hop online? If I go A to Z, what does the Bloodborne plat say? It says Bloodborne. Fuck me, Advanced Wolf is like that. Kind of annoying. Fun fact, this was the last COD on PS5 that has a plat. That's unique, because Modern Warfare 2... Modern Warfare 2 is the... I don't like this. Like, everyone should not like this. Like, I want to play the CODs, but that fucking turns... Jesus, he played a lot of Modern Warfare 2017, not 2019. Is it called the Demon Soul? No, Slayer Ocean Reviews. I don't know if I'm just playing the game slowly, or if... Maybe he just followed a guide. It's so weird to know that I don't know if I can find it, but I bought essentially every PS4 Lego game I could. Only one girl survived. I think I bought like each Lego game for maybe $5 to $10. Like each of those games for $5 or $10. And I bought like, was it 20 or some shit? I wish I could find that receipt. I remember pulling them all out because I was fully intended to buy them all. Anyways, I need to hop off because I need to go to bed. Go to bed. I need to go to bed. Oh yeah, we did some stuff. We watched Michael as well. Got a funky new dollar. Which I'm gonna cherish. My pleasures. Yeah, I'll see you mofos tomorrow. I will see you later.